Okay, I'm back, y'all, in Divinely Grateful Risings. How are y'all doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome to the message. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're feeling good. You know what to do, ski booski. Like the live, share the love, drop something in the chat that you're grateful for. Let's get in the flow of abundance and make sure you turn your notifications on so you're notified anytime I go live or post a video, okay? Or let's do it. Hold on, y'all. Let me switch this up. Y'all was ready. If you are new to the community, welcome. We are so happy and so grateful that you are here. And if you was an OG, is OG. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for your continued support of the channel. Y'all help me share these messages so they can get out to all the people NIMS, okay? All the people NIM who need a word from Padre God and Spirit NIM. Y'all know we're going to do our Bible clarity first. We have Proverbs 10 through 13 this morning. Proverbs 10 through 13. We're going to be reading out of the NLT. Yep, I'm going to use the One Step Closer Bible today. So we're going to be in the NLT this morning. And then we're going to get into the cards and see what the Lord Nim want us to know for today. Y'all, I switched up a little bit. So I kind of, some of y'all know this, some of y'all don't. Normally, I was getting up at like 4 a.m. and then I get up, I go live, and then go about the rest of my day. So for about the past month or so, I switched it up a little bit. And so normally I had been recording in the evening times instead of recording in the morning time. It's morning, okay? It is 8:21 a.m. Today is December the 20th message. And so I'm actually recording in the morning and then I'm gonna go hit the gym. I've been going to the gym in the morning. So some of y'all, all that to say that some of y'all might be like just trying some different things, switch your routine up, just kind of shake the energy up a little bit, because that's what I felt like doing this morning, because I want to. Okay, so let's do it. Let's get to it. Let's get into the book of Proverbs. We're on Proverbs 10. This talks about the Proverbs of Solomon. So here we go. There's a box over here for Proverbs 11, but I'll read in a second. Here we go, y'all. The Proverbs of Solomon. A wise child brings joy to a father. A foolish child brings grief to a mother. Tainted wealth has no lasting value, but right living can save your life. The Lord will not let the godly go hungry, but he refuses to satisfy the craving of the wicked. Lazy people are soon poor. Hard workers get rich. Come on, get rich thinking. A wise youth harvests in the summer, but one who sleeps during harvest is a disgrace. The godly are showered with blessings. The words of the wicked conceal violent intentions. We have happy memories of the godly, but the name of a wicked person rots away. The wise are glad to be instructed, but babbling fools fall flat on their faces. People with integrity walk safely, but those who follow crooked paths will be exposed. Somebody finna get exposed. Uh-oh. People who wink at wrong cause trouble, but a bold reproof promotes peace. The words of the godly are a life-giving fountain. The words of the wicked conceal violent intentions. Hatred stirs up quarrels, but love makes up for all offenses. Wise words come from the lips of people with understanding, but those lacking sense will be beaten with a rod. Wise people treasure knowledge, but the babbling of a fool invites disaster. The wealth of the rich is their fortress. The poverty of the poor is their destruction. The earnings of the godly enhance their lives, but evil people squander their money on sin. People who accept discipline are on the pathway to life, but those who ignore correction will go astray. Hiding hatred makes you a liar. Slandering others makes you a fool. Too much talk leads to sin. Be sensible and keep your mouth shut. The words of the godly are like sterling silver. The heart of a fool is worthless. The words of the godly encourage many, but fools are destroyed by their lack of common sense. The blessing of the Lord makes a person rich, and he adds no sorrow with it. Doing wrong is fun for a fool, but living wisely brings pleasure to the sensible. The fears of the wicked will be fulfilled. The hopes of the godly will be granted. When the storms of life come, the wicked are whirled away, but the godly have a lasting foundation. Lazy people irritate their employers like vinegar to the teeth or smoke in the eyes. Fear of the Lord lengthens one's life, but the years of the wicked are cut short. The hopes of the godly result in happiness, but the expectations of the wicked come to nothing. The way of the Lord is a stronghold to those with integrity, but it destroys the wicked. The godly will never be disturbed, but the wicked will be removed from the land. The mouth of the godly person gives wise advice, but the tongue that deceives will be cut off. The lips of the godly speak helpful words, but the mouth of the wicked speaks perverse words. Proverbs 11. This box talks about honesty and integrity. In 11, it speaks to Proverbs 11 and 1. Of course, 111 coming back. If we cheat while loving a God who hates cheating, we will create war in our soul. If we go a step further and cheat the very God who hates cheating, that war will intensify and disturb the peace we normally have in knowing God. Someone who cheats is either a dishonest person who admits it and who takes pride in deceit, or a fraud who speaks the truth while acting deceptively. Neither kind of person can be trusted. We put ourselves at risk when we become involved with those who cheat. Let God delight in you because of your commitment to honesty. Drop it in the chat. I'm committed. Okay, I'm committed to honesty. We gonna see. Look at the spirit. Look at spirit in where I was going, child. I don't know where y'all was going, child. The ancestors them. Proverbs 11. The Lord detests the use of dishonest scales, but he delights in accurate weights. Pride leads to disgrace, but with humility comes wisdom. Honesty guides good people. Dishonesty destroys treacherous people. I hope we ain't got no Seven of Swords energy coming up. Is that what y'all was talking about? Because who has time for that? And hopefully y'all got all honest dealing people around you as well. Riches won't help on the day of judgment, but right living can save you from death. The godly are directed by honesty. The wicked fall beneath their load of sin. The godliness of good people rescues them. The ambition of treacherous people traps them. Pause. True story. This morning, as I've been sitting here getting my life in order, something the Lord was talking to me about is not like false. It's like people being false. Okay, which go back to yesterday. Y'all mean so yesterday. One of the things that the Lord was showing me, it's like all of us learn in a different way. And so it's some people that, how do I even say it? Okay. Let's say you were raised up in a household where there was yelling, 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 yelling. Maybe you was raised up with a mama who yelled at you all the time, or low rated you, or a father as well, or a father, like someone who was just constantly yelling, or maybe that's what you heard all the time between your parents, or just kind of being witness to that. Some people say that tough love is the way message. Some people say that tough love is the way that they learn best, but some people, that's not how you learn. So, or that's not how you need to be encouraged. Thank y'all. That's not how you need to be encouraged. There are some people want to be called all out their name and talked hard to and all that kind of stuff. Let me just tell you, I ain't the one for that. Okay, like I'm not that person. I don't want to be fussed at when you trying to get a point across. Does that make sense? So it's all about delivery. Come on, spirit, it's all about delivery. So some of you are recognizing that the reason you may not be receptive to the way that someone is talking to you is because of their delivery, the way that because sometimes that's all people know, and some people may respond to that well. And it's like being a coach, right? If all you've ever all you've ever known is somebody yelling at you and talking down to you, and some children, thank God for God, my mama wasn't this way, and I definitely wasn't with my children, like calling you out your name, being disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Like that's something my mama didn't do that, and I didn't do it with my children. I'm not gonna call my children all these expletives, okay? Some people respond well to that, but at the same time, the only reason maybe that's all they know. And some of you are recognizing that the reason that you're not receptive to what somebody is saying is because of their delivery. Does that make sense? Okay, I'm back. The godliness of good people rescues them. The ambition of treacherous people traps them. When the wicked die, their hopes die with them, for they rely on their own feeble strength. I can't do it on my strength. I got to do it on God's strength. Drop it in the chat, God's strength. The godly are rescued from trouble, and it falls on the wicked instead. With their words, the godless destroy their friends, but knowledge will rescue the righteous. The whole city celebrates when the godly succeed. They shout for joy when the wicked die. Upright citizens are good for a city and make it prosper, but the talk of the wicked tears it apart. It is foolish to belittle one's neighbor. A sensible person keeps quiet. A gossip goes around telling secrets, but those who are trustworthy can keep a confidence. Without wise leadership, a nation falls. There is safety in having many advisors. There's which part? Go back to the advisors. I'm gonna just say it. You can't take advice. Everybody ain't wise. So everybody can't advise you. Go take anybody that you listening to or want to listen to, please take it to the Lord, because everybody ain't wise. You may, and this just me being honest. Some people be like, oh, so you can say whatever you want to say about me. If you don't resonate with what I'm saying, my wisdom may not be for you. My wisdom is based on my life experiences. And so I'm just using myself as an example that everybody ain't wise. And that kind of ties into what I was just saying, is like, sometimes I don't know, they're giving this energy of like belittling, and maybe it's just because we're focused in on this. It's like this energy of belittling or somebody belittling you, and I don't think I like that. But whoever's dealing with that, it's like somebody, sometimes people got to make you look small to make themselves look big. Does that make sense? Anyway, okay, let me finish this. Um, Everybody ain't wise. Okay, wait. There's danger in putting up security for a stranger's debt. It's safer not to guarantee another person's debt. You can't guarantee what somebody else will or won't do. A gracious woman gains respect, but ruthless men gain only wealth. Your kindness will reward you, but your cruelty will destroy you. Yeah, it's like somebody being cruel. Evil people get rich for the moment, but the reward of the godly will last. Godly people find life, evil people find death. The Lord detests people with crooked hearts, but he delights in those with integrity. I'm going to stand on it. I'm stand on my integrity. Evil people will surely be punished, but the children of the godly will go free. A beautiful woman who lacks discretion is like a gold ring in a pig's snout. The godly the godly can look forward to a reward, while the wicked can only expect judgment. Give freely and become more wealthy. Be stingy and lose everything. Giving, the spirit of giving is what will open the flow of abundance. It is a true story. If you don't believe it, go donate some stuff. If you feel like you are stuck, if you feel like, man, you don't know what to do, you can't seem to get no breakthrough, go give something away. Go donate something like that. This is the season for that anyway. Giving freely will definitely open up the wealth for you. The generous will prosper. Those who refresh others will themselves be refreshed. We receive it. People curse those who hoard their grain, but they bless the one who sells in time of need. If you search for good, you will find favor, but if you search for evil, it will find you. Message. Hey, Violet Michelle. Trust in your money, and down you go. But the godly flourish like leaves in spring. Child, money come and go, don't it? It come and go. So don't think that just because you have it now mean you'll have it always, because it can leave it just as quick as it came. Those who bring trouble on their families inherit the wind. The fool will be a servant to the wise. The seeds of good deeds become a tree of life. A wise person wins friends. If the righteous are rewarded here on earth, what will happen to wicked sinners? Proverbs 12. Okay, Proverbs 12. To learn, you must love discipline. It is stupid to hate correction. The Lord approves of those who are good, but he condemns those who plan wickedness. Wickedness never brings stability, but the godly have deep roots. Come on, deep roots. A worthy wife is a crown for her husband, but a disgraceful woman is like a cancer in his bones. The plans of the godly are just. The advice of the wicked is treacherous. The words of the wicked are like a murderous ambush, but the words of the godly save lives. The wicked die and disappear, but the family of the godly stands firm. A sensible person wins admiration, but a warped mind is despised. Better to be an ordinary person with a servant than to be self-important but have no food. The godly care for their animals, but the wicked are always cruel. A hard worker has plenty of food, but a person who chases fantasies has no sense. Thieves are jealous of each other's loot, but the godly are well rooted and bear their own fruit. Come on, drop that in the chat. I'm going to bear my own fruit. The wicked are trapped by their own words, but the godly escape such trouble. Wise words bring many benefits, and hard work brings rewards. Fools think their own way is right, but the wise listen to others. A fool is quick-tempered, but a wise person stays calm when insulted. An honest witness tells the truth, a false witness tells lies. Some people make cutting remarks, but the words of the wise bring healing. Come on, healing. Truthful words stand the test of time, but lies are soon exposed. Deceit fills hearts that are plotting evil. Joy fills hearts that are planning peace. No harm comes to the godly, but the wicked have their fill of trouble. The Lord detests lying lips, but he delights in those who tell the truth. The wise don't make a show of their knowledge, but fools broadcast their foolishness. Work hard and become a leader. Be lazy and become a slave. Oh, listen. Worry weighs a person down. An encouraging word cheers a person up. The godly give it good advice to their friends. The wicked lead them astray. Lazy people don't even cook the game they catch, but the diligent make use of everything they find. I'm talking about everything. You'd be surprised. And the way of the godly leads to life. That path does not lead to death. The end. So look, them particular proverbs talking a lot about, you know what I'm saying, the company you keep and who you're listening to, and stuff like that. So some of you, this may be about, you know, your counsel, who you keep in counsel with. Let's use, which I want to use today. How about the clarity is real? Y'all, make sure that you go. We just use, I know, well, child, we just used all of them. So we just still got to use what we got to use. But we're going to use the clarity is real. And then we'll clarity it and see what's happening. Y'all, I made me some iced coffee. Let me just take a sip. Hold on. Faith over fear. My baby had this cup made for me. Look, so grateful. It has so happy, so grateful on it. So happy, so grateful. And it has my name on it too. My honey had this made for me when she was in Germany. So a big Leo energy. Anyway, I made me some iced coffee, y'all. I just heard survival instinct, right? You'll be amazed. Some of you, it's like you don't even realize just how amazing you are. I've been getting this energy, especially I recorded a video yesterday and it was talking about like diamonds and stuff as well. But it's like you don't even realize just how, like, maybe you've had to, y'all, I couldn't even get that on, right? Could it? Don't judge me. If you knew, welcome to the community. We so happy, so grateful you were here. It's like you just that part of that proverb that just was talking about, like you just made some outfit, because we're out finna say it, because man, some of y'all done got it out the mud. Like your survival instinct, the way that you've just been able to adapt with whatever the situations are that the Lord has taken you through, just really being able to adapt and make it work for you. It's not always easy, but I just want to give somebody some props, because it literally feels like you can just had to figure, maybe you just had to figure some stuff out on your own. And if ain't nobody told you they proud of you, honey, I'm proud of you. Okay, I'm proud of you, because it's not easy when you just got to figure some stuff out. Okay, you just got to figure some stuff out. Y'all, my bad. I know that's in the camera, but it is what it is. It's actually sitting up pretty good, so I got to do it. Okay, so let's get some clarity. Let's see what the message is gonna be about today. Oh, I want to tell y'all again so I don't forget. Look at the Lord showing up, Daddy. You have meant that in your whole spirituals. First card to come out. Whose I am. Y'all know the Lord showing up. Come on, 1915. What the Lord finna told us. Oh, before I forget again, y'all, I don't know what I'm gonna call this little letter segment yet, but if you have something that you want to get a word on, if you want to talk to Spirit Name or have Spirit Name talk to you, make sure you send me an email. You can email me to SpiritandGlam at gmail.com, SpiritandGlam@gmail.com. My email should be in the description box. I added it the other day. I added it message the other day. Child, let me see what that is. Message. So make sure if you want to get some information about something that you are going through, send me an email to spiritandglam@gmail.com so we can start discussing some stuff and see and go from there. It's just something that the Lord and I've been talking about. And I say, well, I don't do personal readings. Y'all know that, but this is a way for me to kind of give some specific guidance, if you will. So We'll go for it. Okay, here we go. What is the clarity? What's the message? Let's see what we got for this morning. Oh, when I grow up is the first card to come out. We have the entrepreneur career goals. Is this money? What's today? Today's Friday. So I'm recording this on the 20th. So entrepreneur, Fortune 500 company, leaving a legacy. We receive that. Is the Lord blessing somebody with a new business? We receive that for sure. Okay. So some of you, this may be growth in your business. We're gonna see what else is coming out so we'll know what the Lord doing. The Lord got his hands on something, child. Now look what came out. Look, y'all, literally came out up under that. Whose I am and who I am. Come on, doing the Lord's work. Drop it in the chat. I'm out here doing God good work. We receive that. A testimony to God, a pioneer, a trailblazer. We receive that. Y'all know this is the Clarity is Real Day. You can get this on my website, touchegermaine.com. This is, oh, child, somebody out here, look, the Lord may be blessing somebody with a business. I mentioned message. I mentioned this. Come on, simply amazing. That my honey one. What she done did, child? Oh, she finished her. Y'all, my baby is an artist, right? And so, oh, she did so good. She did so good. She's gifted. I'm gifted. Yeah, I'm gifted. She's like an artist for real. She does an amazing job with art, and she does these. I wish I could show y'all, but I don't want to show. I'm gonna show it to y'all. I wish I could show it to y'all. She does these glass paintings, and she did one. I'm looking at, y'all, it is so amazing. So anyway, I'm gonna start showing y'all once she gives me the approval to show this one. She did one and it's so good. She did an amazing job. Anyway, I'm back. So that them gifts, come on, your gifts will make room for you. That could be her business, right? Because she's very creative that way. Some of you, there may be a talent, a gift, a skill, an ability. I should have kept which one. Your gifts will make room for you. Some of y'all are, it's like you are uncovering gifts that maybe you didn't even know that you had, and that may be what this entrepreneurial card down here is about. Really stepping into that and tapping into that energy, like using all the gifts that the Lord has given you. We have seasons change. Seasons change. This is a song by Expose. Didn't we say something about exposed? What's being exposed? Is this your gifts coming to the light? Come on, Lord. Remember, we were just reading the Proverbs, y'all, and I literally said what's being exposed because the word exposed came out. But this is, and then Expose sings the song Seasons Change. In hermit mode, moving on, releasing with love, and starting over. So some of you may be trading one business for another, okay? Starting a new business, starting over, starting from the beginning. We're going to see, and the clarity is real, just showed up at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what else. The Lord will never set you up for failure, so trust that you are being equipped for your next season. Clarity, the When I Grow Up card. What is he equipping? Some of you are, he's equipping you for a new business. This could be with new skills, because as we're sitting here talking about my honey one, he's equipping you with the new skills that you're going to need for your next level, for ascension, for growth, for whatever he's getting ready to step you into. This could be schooling, certifications, like him just really preparing you for your next level. He's always going to send you. Some of y'all, this could be like, maybe this is like, maybe you're taking a business class, or maybe you're just getting some education or something regarding your business, or change. It's like your career goals could be shifting as well. Let's see what else. Some of you, it's like you've been equipped, and so now the Lord's going to really show who you are, like whatever, putting you on display. What do we have? Ooh, the anchor that is coming in. Jesus is your rock, building a solid foundation, last leg of the race, and holding yourself back. Some of y'all, it's time for you to let your gifts speak for you. It's time for you to let your talents speak for you. That's the spirit. When the spirit of truth comes, he will guide you into all truth. He will not speak on his own, but will tell you what he has heard. He will tell you about the future. So some of you keep it. Will we receive it? Look at the lion, Leo energy. Archangel Ariel was up under that. This is the angel of nature, courage, strength, element of water, element of fire as well, destiny, manifestation, and abundance. Speak your truth. Listen. Some of you, I said this. Was this the message I did yesterday? Was it yesterday, y'all? The message about allowing the Lord to lead you and guide you. I did one message yesterday. And I wasn't even planning on recording yesterday, but I ended up doing one message, which of course, by the time y'all see this, this will be posted sometime next week. I don't know exactly what day yet, but it was literally just talking about the Lord moving you in a new direction and sending you on a new journey. But he's leading you. Come on, God. We receive it. Divine intervention, destiny helpers, benefactors, alignments at the crossroads. If y'all can see that, if it'll focus, probably not. I don't know. Okay, I'm back. Archangel Sandalphon at the bottom of the deck. Matthew 6:33. Be encouraged. Somebody is stepping out. I just heard steel pulse. So, let's do it. Let's get to it. Let's clarity this. We'll use these little cards, y'all. I'm gonna make it my business today. I'm gonna get some different cards out because we've been using these for a while, so I'm gonna get some new cards out. I just gotta go, y'all. I have my cards in 2 different places, and I gotta move stuff, get out the way in order to get to my cards. So anyway, but I'm gonna do it today as soon as I get done recording. Maybe this video, so we'll have some new cards, some fresh energy. I don't know which ones I want to get yet, but I'll grab a couple of new decks, and so we'll use those to be for some clarity and stuff. Okay, let's do it. Let's clarify the entrepreneur. Somebody they said, you ready? Make it. Some of you, maybe you have sat down or you need to, and really just, y'all could hear it. Let me put that where it go. The volume probably all messed up on the video. Anyway, I'm back. Getting really clear about the direction that you want to go in. Look, drastic changes. Some of you could have had a wake-up call and just maybe you realize that you weren't moving in the direction that you want to. Some of y'all, it's like waking up to the fact that you don't want to work for somebody your whole life. Because let me just tell you something. Look, the finances card, this always gives me the Ace of Pentacles. This could be a seed being planted because you're realizing that you were really born to be born to be a boss, period. Drop that in the chat. Born to be a boss. This wasn't really given, I'm not really getting, it's not really giving financial, but at the same time, it's kind of giving financial. So some of you, you're waking up to the fact that you're meant to start a business, become a business owner. Business and financial matters, fruits of labor paying off in financial opportunities. Some of you, this is the seed that you're planting, getting ready to look. Come on, a wish. Some of y'all wish. Who has a wish coming true? We receive it. Some of you might have an unexpected blessing in regards to business. Okay, because up under that was the wish come true card, so we gonna take it. This talks about a desire attained after a long time, getting what you wish for and believing in the impossible. If you believe that you can be a successful business owner, then you will. Okay, yes, you're gonna have to be disciplined about it. Yes, you're gonna have to put in the work, but you can make it happen if you want to. Some of you, you're finally, you may be receiving, they keep not, an investment opportunity, but finally, some of you might be receiving some finances that are going to help you to grow your business, expand your business. This could be like applying for a business loan, or of course, it could be an investor or someone coming in. This could be something about you receiving a financial blessing from the Lord. This could be your financial aid coming in to help you go to school, an unexpected, like a grant that you applied for, something like that. It feels like you're getting ready to receive some help, some assistance in order to really make your dreams, your dream, your business become your reality. And we receive that. I wasn't necessarily planning on doing a money reading, but the Lord is getting ready to provide everything you need in order to create success in your life. If the Lord has told you, come on, Spirit, if the Lord has told you to create a business, he ain't telling you that didn't come from anywhere. That the unction to do that comes from the Lord. He ain't going to give it to everybody because everybody doesn't have that desire. But if God has put something in your spirit, then he's preparing you for what he truly wants you to, come on, Spirit, to do in this lifetime, and what your mission is and your assignment is. There's something regarding your next season. Y'all know, I think the message yesterday, I want to say the 8 of Cups came up in the present position. So this is like the Lord sending you on your way. Some of you are leveling up in business. Maybe this is like just adding more to your business. They keep talking about skills. They're giving like the 8 of Pentacles. They keep talking about skills that are being added to babe, well, come on, repertoire, like adding skills to your repertoire, right? Skills that are going to help you to be effective in business, effective in your work, effective in this next part of your journey. So some of you, that's what the Lord is equipping you with and equipping you for. And some of y'all, there's some, come on, spirit, I just felt this in my spirituals, y'all. There's a blessing. Watch what I tell you. And this is, and y'all know how, y'all know what to do, ski booski. This ain't for everybody. If you, because I be feeling, I don't want nobody to feel bad, but I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you either. Like, if you hadn't been, there's certain parts of this message that are going to be for people who are putting in the work. If you have not been putting in the work, then it's not that the Lord won't bless your business, but we all still have work to do. There are some people who gonna get bigger blessings because they've done more work. There are some of us who are still waiting, like we still got work to do, but that doesn't mean that the blessing is not gonna come to you. Bars. It simply means you got to know your season. Okay. So I don't ever want anybody to be like, well, Touche said, and I didn't receive it. It may not be your time to receive it, but that don't mean that it's not coming. Trust in the Lord's, like in the Lord's timing. Trust that when you stop playing about your business, the Lord will stop playing about your business. You got to know you got to be consistent before the Lord can. Message. A child could listen, had to. There were many times over that, well, not in the last couple of years, but in the last 2 years, I've been very, very committed and disciplined to making sure that I'm putting these messages out here. Making sure that I'm showing up. But I can remember back 2019, 2020, somewhere around there, I was in and out. Like, I wasn't as committed to what I'm doing now. And I would leave it and I would go off and do something else. Or like, I remember when I went and got my insurance license, which has since expired, but I was like, I stopped doing this in order to go pursue that. Ended up coming right back to it because that wasn't my purpose. That wasn't what made me feel fulfilled. So once I said, okay, you know what, Lord, I'm committed. Like, I'm really just gonna do what I'm supposed to do. The more consistent you are, that's how you're going to start seeing consistent results, if that makes sense. Who I am and whose I am. We belong to the Lord and we receive it. Some of you, the Lord, not waiting, Lord. We be waiting. Sometimes don't it feel like the Lord had you waiting for a long time? He be having us waiting. This talks about waiting for something or someone, delaying action and patience. For some of you, this is about the Lord, like you be in God's waiting room. I can't even make it up. God's waiting room. Come on, 3303 on the timer, being in God's waiting room. But look, I said this word the other day, still being poised, still being ready for anything. Drop that in the chat. I'm ready for anything. We don't get ready, we stay ready. This is like the Lord may be delaying for some of you. Even this is like the Lord preparing you. When he brings you out, you're gonna come out like this queen. Ain't she beautiful? You coming out like this queen, and people really recognizing the work that the Lord has done on you. Sometimes we be waiting on the Lord. We think we waiting on the Lord, but the Lord really be waiting on us. Okay, so a lot of times we be like, Lord, what's taking so long? And we feel like there may be some delays. Message, hey Michael Haywood, we feel like the Lord may be delaying stuff, or we think that the Lord is trying to keep something back for us, but sometimes we're just not ready for what it is that the Lord is trying to bring in. So yes, some of you still have a ways to wait. Just know this, we're all waiting on something. We're all waiting on the Lord to show us something, provide something, give something. But for some of you, yes, the wait is over. Like, you are truly, your patience is paying off, your persistence is paying off. And this is also talking about, of course, be still and wait upon the Lord. Some of you are getting ready to tell your testimony, baby, about what the Lord has done for you. Okay, about what the Lord has done for you. It feels like you've been able to wait, and you're being able to wait is literally just what is bringing in this blessing. I don't know. Somebody, which I mean, y'all keep saying what? No, say, okay, say it again. The Lord had to wait. Come on, opening. The Lord had to wait. Look, there, thank y'all. Okay, I was making sure. The Lord had to wait before they want this one, not this one. He had to keep you hidden for a season. So some of you, this is what's happening. The Lord literally is bringing you out of concealment. I talked about this before. One would have been yesterday. Something is kept hidden, hiding from the world, hiding your true self. But I feel like the Lord has really just kind of kept you in the waiting room, and maybe he hadn't been allowing people to see you yet or really experience you yet. But I'm telling you right now, for some of y'all, the wait is over. There's a door that's opening too. And it's almost like you getting ready to step through this. All masks are off, period. All masks are off. Like people are really, some of y'all, like people are really just beginning, oh, come on, spirit, to see how the Lord is using you with your gifts. Maybe your business is something about, he's getting, some of you are getting ready to get some increased visibility, recognition, something like that. It's like he's bringing you, the last will be first. He's bringing you, I keep getting that energy of the obscurity. There's a door that's opening as well. What's this anchor about? That's the spirit. Look, there go the Empress, which I said. Okay, before that, some of y'all, you got to stop hiding who you really are. I don't know if you're afraid of your gifts, or I don't know if you are afraid to really show people the real you, but there's so much freedom in authenticity. There's so much freedom in not caring what people think, or just being happy and confident with yourself. And so for some of y'all, it's like maybe you've been keeping your real self hidden, or just not allowing people to see the real you. And baby, you better let people see the real you. Like, the real you is beautiful. The real you is the version that people really want to see. No hiding, okay? No hiding who you are. Like, and maybe you feel like the real you would be rejected, but it won't. The thing about, which part? Like social media? Yeah, because most of the time, most of the stuff you see on social media is fake. Let's just get, not all of it, right? But if you like, let's say, I don't want it to sound bad, because that's the people are real. Like, we're real people, and people really want to see the real you. So people value authenticity more than they value the things that are fake. So masks off. Some of y'all might be seeing the real, they just said behind the scenes. So I don't know if there's something that the Lord is showing you that's actually behind the scenes, or something that's being revealed to you as well. But it's like, just show up and be who you are. People really are receptive to you just showing up and being authentic, because when you're insincere, when you're inauthentic, people don't respond well to that. Now, let me say which part, because I tell it. Let me just say this. I use myself as an example for this, right? When I'm moving around in town or whatever, like, I don't be looking for everybody to just be looking at me. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I go to the gym, I usually have I take my wrap off, I got my hood up, like I'm just in my own little zone. When I'm at the gym, I'm not walking around skipping, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I really be in my zone. And so I don't know who needs this message, but it's like, there are times when I don't want to be like, let me just say, well, Charlie, there's times when you don't want to be bothered. There are times when you just want your time to yourself. I'm like that when I'm at the gym. That's like a personal time for me. That's when I'm very receptive, because my mind is focused on something else. And so it's a time when I'm not the most social. Does that make sense? So there are times when you're just not gonna be that social butterfly. That's me at the gym. If you ever see me at the gym, I'll speak if you speak, but I'm just not in everybody's face, because that really is a very personal time for me. Message. And so but you got to know yourself, and you got to be okay. I don't know if people, sometimes people have unrealistic expectations. Let me just say that. Like, people, it's message. It's like people be wanting you to be something that they not. Does that make sense? Like, that's just not even, if that don't even make sense. Like, why would I be something, do something that you're not willing to do yourself? For me, this is talking about privacy, and this is speaking to this concealment card. Let me just say this to somebody who don't know this about my life. I don't have any privacy. Does this make sense? So What you mean, Touche? I mean, I don't have any. I mean, I don't have privacy because I'm outside all the time. I'm at the gym, that's public. So I'm always, so I don't have a lot of privacy. So there are certain times when I just want to be in my own head and I just want to be focused in on me. The gym is one of those times. That's when I'm just able to be like, okay, even though there are people there, I really just be in a zone. And there's sometimes it's I don't know if somebody feels like you just always supposed to be there. Some of you, this is about boundaries as well, like being able to just say, listen, message. Like this is like some you just really putting up boundaries and saying, listen, don't nobody want to be around somebody 24 hours a day. There's sometimes that you just want some privacy, and that's okay. There's sometimes when you just got to say no to people. There's sometimes when you just got to be like, I ain't gonna be able to do it, and you got to be okay with that, and they gonna have to be okay with it too. Some of you are like public, maybe you're very public, maybe you are, maybe you on social media, maybe you do something where you're around or dealing with a lot of people. That don't mean that you want to be around people 24 hours a day. Everybody needs some time when they're able to disconnect and not really deal with people. So some of y'all, I don't know what that means, why this particular message is coming up, but you're gonna have to put up some boundaries. And again, somebody may have some unexpected, like what's the word I'm trying to say, unrealistic expectations. Like you can't be there all the time, you can't do for them all the time, you can't be available all the time. Okay, I don't know who need that, but child, you're gonna have to say no is a full sentence. Okay, no is a full sentence. What else? Message. We have justice that's coming out next. Doing what you think is right. Told you, only honesty brings success, spiritual order, and truth. Told y'all. And this is down here with that's the spirit. Okay. So when the spirit of truth comes, let me just show y'all so y'all can see it. There, like when the spirit of truth comes, hold on, if I can get it to focus. Message. For some of y'all, this might be speaking up about your job or in your family or some organization or something like that. I don't know. Don't hold yourself back. Okay. Be you, be true to you. Okay. Be true to you, be true to who you are. People really do value that. Be honest. When we're just talking about that in the Proverbs as well, be honest in your dealings. And there's so for some of y'all, didn't we say something about, man, somebody lying? Look, before we even started reading these, I literally, and then we have the concealment card as well. Let me just say this. The Lord out here giving out real truth, clarity, wisdom, guidance, insight, knowledge, and understanding. So for some of you, something that has been hidden, the Lord is revealing it to you. Okay. With this justice card out here, I'm just saying something he's showing you something, so you just got to pay attention, and only you will know. There may be I've been getting this energy it hadn't passed yet, so this could be an unspoken conversation, some honesty, some truth is being revealed. Okay, some truth is being revealed, and it may cause you to have to make a choice. The crossroads at the bottom of the deck. I just heard the song, you can go your own way. Go your own way. You can go your own way. Okay, so anyway, till you do right by me. That's what I just heard. Till you do right with me. Till you do right by me. I don't know what that song is, but that's what I heard. Y'all, the other day I was sitting here and I kind of be in the same little spot for the most part when I come over here. Normally I'm not here this early. I was here super early this morning, but man was walking his dogs, and he came by, and I had my window, I had it kind of halfway down, and I was journaling, and he walked up to, he was like, excuse me. He was like, I'm sorry. He was like, I don't mean to impose. He was like, he was like, I see you sitting here all the time. And he was like, if you don't mind, what's your name? And I told him, I was like, oh, my name is Touche. And he was like, I see your Bibles up there all the time. Cause y'all know I got all three of my Bibles kind of message. Hey, Rachel, I got all three of my Bibles sitting up here. And so he was like, I see your Bibles in the window. And he was like, I just wanted to pray for you. He was like, I'm gonna put you on the, he was like, I'm gonna pray for you and put you on the prayer list. And I was like, oh my gosh, y'all, that was random. But I kid you not, like it put joy in my heart. I had to shed a few tears about it. Because it was random for him to just come on out for delivery. Some of y'all might be having a special delivery coming in, and I didn't really even have anything in particular going on, but he just was like, I'm gonna pray for you, and I really received that. I pray for people all the time, but I don't have very many people that, and I'm not saying maybe they're for those of you who, are online or who see me on the videos. I appreciate your prayers. If you send in a prayer up for your girl, I appreciate it. But like for someone to just literally tell me like, hey, I'm praying for you. I had a moment, and a man just walked by that made me think about that. So I don't even know his name, but I'm so grateful for it. I receive it. Put some tears in my spirituals the other day, but I'm grateful for it, and I received that. Cause yeah, so just know if and let me say, I guess all of that to say, I'm praying for you. Whoever needs to know that every day before I come up here and do these messages, I pray for me, my children, my family, my community. I pray for y'all every morning when I get up. I pray for y'all every night before I go to bed. And so if you don't know that, if you don't know nothing else, just know that you got one person that is praying for your blessings and your abundance and your prosperity to come in, and for your happiness and your peace and your joy and the end of your trials and your tribulations and the strength that you need to get through them. I have a very specific prayer that I pray, and one of these days I might try to figure out how I can post it somewhere. I don't know how to do it just yet, but anyway, if just in case you didn't know, I'm praying for you. So know you got at least one person, one prayer warrior, okay, praying for you. Okay, let's close. Here we go. Seasons change and divine intervention. Let's see what's happening with this. Seasons change. It's been so long since I found you. Yeah, it seems like yesterday. Yeah. That's my song. Come on, the priestess of light at the bottom of the deck, 4711. 1111 on the timer. We have the star seed, the first card to come out. We have the star seed. This is, if y'all can see it, also with deep spiritual wisdom, here to evolve spiritually important mission in life. Told y'all, some of y'all are stepping into this. Always get, look what he look, y'all on, put another one on because he look weird. This your spirit names watching over you. This is always like one of my spirit name cards, but this is like your spirit names, and this is also the Lord standing high and looking low. What else? Not the psychic reader. Come on, we receive it. What does it say? Gaining confirmation and clarity, having natural psychic powers, and consciously seeking answers. How is this? Okay. Did I say something about this on this message? Or maybe it was another message, somebody like really understanding that your gifts lie, your business may be like a spiritual business. I don't know. I mentioned it on one of the messages I did. I'm sure I did, where that may be the business that you're starting. Some of you, maybe you're going to decide to read tarot. All to do it. Okay. Make sure the Lord is in it. Get you a Clarity Tarot deck from a website, twoshadegermaine.com. But, maybe that's one of your gifts. Maybe that's something that you do. If not, then just make sure that you do your research as you're learning. What you mean, like me teaching? No, I have learned that it's like any other gift. Message. I have, okay, how do I even say that? Well, like, you mean about tarot? I don't have the desire to teach it. I have thought about it, and I have even tried to teach it. But one thing that I know in this season is that your gift is your gift, and it's a calling. And everybody is not, okay, I'm going to use tarot as this example. Everybody is not meant to read tarot. Tarot is not for me. So maybe some people look at this differently, but for me, this is my calling. This is my gift. And some people want to read tarot like it's a fad or because it's trending. And that's not what this is for me. This is my gift. And this is how the Lord is using me to give messages and be a blessing to others and uplift and encourage people. And so I have a problem with people who are doing it just because they think it's something popular to do, because that's how people get led astray. And so I feel I'm very sensitive about, people who are reading tarot, because you need to read it with the right intentions, with the intentions of helping people to heal and become better, and not just, sometimes people read tarot and it's a lot of negativity. Y'all already know I'm not on that. And so it's like one of those things where I realized that I can't teach this gift. This is the way that this gift for me developed. And maybe this will help somebody with whatever you're going through or however you're developing your gift. It's like my baby being an artist. My baby she could try to teach me how to draw, but you also have to understand that being an artist it's a natural talent. It's something that she just naturally fell into. No one really had to teach her how to draw or paint, or it was something that she just knows how to do, naturally gifted. And so it's kind of the same for me with tarot. It's like a natural gift, a natural knack for something. It was something that I said, I'm supposed to do that. I felt called to it. There's something that maybe you're being called to, and it could be tarot. By all means, please explore it. But for some people, tarot is just like a trend, or it's not a calling. But this is my calling. And so those are it's those types of things that will help you to know your purpose. Like, what do you feel called to? Some people feel called to astrology. Some people feel called to dancing. Some people, I don't know what your calling is, but what do you feel called to? I was called to do this. The high priestess, I was called to be a priestess of light, right? This says your light shines for others, the world is your oyster, and powerful manifester. You got to know your gifts, and then you have to work with your gifts and use your gifts to bring your dreams in that. And for some of you, that's like what you're learning how to express who you truly are and how the Lord is going to use your gifts to be a blessing to other people. I will say this, the hangman is at the bottom of the deck over there. Oh yeah, the best, whatever you do, it's never just for you. However the Lord is going to use you, it's never just for your benefit. It's always to be a blessing and a help to other people. That's how you truly become successful, is by being a blessing and serving, right? A servant king. Like, you have to be a blessing to other people. And that's for some of y'all, it's like you're realizing, okay, like you have to be in service in some kind of way. Maybe that's what you're getting ready to do. Use your gifts to be of service. Others of you, there may be destiny helpers, as we already have been talking about, who are going to help you start over. Okay. Who are going to help you start over. Some of you, this could be coming into alignment with some like-minded people, like-minded communities, people who are on the same mission to help evolve our culture, to evolve people. Some of y'all may be getting an answer as well. Pay attention to the insight that you're receiving, because your spirit names, Padre God, may be showing you something to help you move into your new chapter, move into your new season. Some of you, this is of course just about your closer connection with the Lord, but there may be something, especially like if you're trying to figure out a way to, let's say, expand your business, enlarge your business, or maybe you need some financial assistance, and the Lord's trying to show you a path that you can take in order to receive the help that you need. I feel like also, like, true story, I just feel like you can, as long as you stay anchored in the Lord, the people who you need are going to come. As long as you know that your business and whatever it is that the Lord is calling you to do, and it is built on there is no stronger foundation than Jesus, right? As long as you build it in the right way, it's going to be successful. I know I said that the other day. For some of y'all, the Lord is just changing your season. My God, it's been a long time. We shouldn't have left you without a dope beat to step 2. Some of y'all, it's just been a long time and your season is finally changing. Maybe you've had a down season in work or business. Maybe you've had like some not so great relationships or just something. The Lord is changing your season. So just get ready for that. Some of you, you're finally putting down roots as well. We mentioned that in Proverbs, but some of you, you're finally putting down roots, and maybe that's what you've been praying for, is stability. And for the Lord to really, because if you anything like me, I already told the Lord, like, Daddy, you already know how I feel about it. I've moved around so much in the last 2 years, and I'm really just ready for stability and to put down roots somewhere. So some of you, the Lord is giving you that insight, that wisdom to let you know like where your place is going to be, especially if you've been praying for it. I feel like you're getting ready to receive that guidance and that answer as far as where what your territory, what your territory is, where he is going to plant you, whether this is in a physical location, whether this is in what kind of business you're going to start, whether this is the new job that you're going to have, whatever he's equipping you for. You're getting ready to receive that answer. So just pay attention, make sure you're listening, okay, because the answers are coming in hot. Okay, coming in hot. Anyway, that's it. I hope this helps somebody, Lord. Y'all, hydrate your soul and things. Drink your water. Say your gratitude. Have a fantastic and an amazing day in purpose and on purpose. And I'll see y'all on the next one. I love y'all in real life. Love y'all. Bye, y'all. Thank you, Lord. It's been a long time. Okay, let's get some cards. Let's go get some cards. Let's go get some cards. Let's go get some cards.